Hello, planet Earth. What's up? My name's BROOKE NICOLE.
And I'm Amber.
Ooh. And we're here today to be in circle with you, to channel light, to pull some cards, bring the messages that have been coming in through our meditations, in circle time, in fellowship with friends, and we're happy that you're here. So, you know what to do. To come into circle with us, all you got to do is take that big, deep breath. Close your eyes if you can, and if you can't, that's okay too. Big, deep inhale now. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Exhaling. Another big, deep breath. Let your belly expand, your ribs rise. Big exhale, sigh. And just do that as many times as you need to, until you feel centered, until you feel your heart space, till you feel like you're in your bones. That's what the point of the big deep breath is to recenter, to regulate your nervous system, to allow you to come into a space where you feel like, I'm here, I can do this, I can make it through, it's gonna be all right. I feel in my center, I feel my sovereignty. That's where we're coming with this big deep breath. And that's kind of the message for today, is to align with the highest frequencies that are your truest north, your truest sacred alignment to who you are, who your truest essence is. Align with the highest frequencies. And so what does that mean? For example, if we are listening to music, right? Listening to music, and we are dancing around, we're feeling the frequencies, we're feeling the instruments, we're feeling the crowd, maybe if we're out, around live music or at a club or something. We're vibing with the music, right? Well, what are those vibrations and frequencies doing to your body, to your mind, to your energy, to your spirit? The lyrics, what are the lyrics that we're singing out, that we are resonating with, that we are bringing into us as we are, dancing and singing and just vibing with that song? If we're aligning with the highest frequencies, and there's no judgment on what you're listening to. Sometimes the metal is where it's at, sometimes that's what you gotta do. But for me, I'll use myself as an example. Grunge music was my favorite. I was a teenager in the 90s, and that music just did something for me. But as I've been traveling this pathway of expansion, of heart coherence, that kind of music for me has started to kind of fade out. And when I hear it, it feels like the old way of being, And some of the lyrics now I don't resonate with. There are a lot of lyrics to those songs I used to go clubbing to, to the window and the wall and all that, that we just don't sing anymore. We don't vibrate in that way anymore. That's kind of what we want to talk about today. And activating into your gifts, your woo, the things that make you who you are. If you're the rainbow sheep in the family, you probably have all sorts of magic already in your life, and the black sheep in the family are actually just rainbow sheep. They're still vibing. You know what I mean? They wanted me to say it that way. All right, so I want to wrap this up and start to bring the cards in to have this support. Do you have anything to add to that? No. Are you the rainbow sheep or the black sheep in the family?
I think I'm the white sheep.
The white sheep? Yeah. What does that even mean? What does the white sheep do?
holds it together.
She holds it together, right? That's what a lot of us do, though, as the star seeds in the family, as the ones who are awakening and the line leaders, so to speak. We do hold it together because when you're coming in with all sorts of ancestral baggage, so they say, or the past life experience and knowledge, and you're coming into this life in the 80s and the 90s and beyond, whenever you came into the portal. I came in during the 80s. It was a great time for Teen Light and all of that. We are all activating, and if you find yourself being that particular type of sheep in the family, the rainbow sheep, the white sheep, the black sheep, it's because you're here to activate in a way that the others are not. And it's all for love, it's all for beauty. It's all part of the pathway. I turn out, I'm the oldest born in my family, right? And it turns out that the youngest in our family of the children, who has said, I'm a rainbow sheep, I'm a black sheep, I'm a woodland witch, I'm all this, I'm all that. She's been activating the line leader, like the oldest child line leader. She's been activating. So whether you're the rainbow sheep, the white sheep, the black sheep, wherever you are in your pathway, you're here to hold space for those around you. You're here to be mirrors for those around you. And as we are calling more and more of that sacred sovereign frequency in, as we are activating deeper and deeper into our magic, just bringing in that knowingness that we're all doing this together, that you're enough and you're worthy right where you are. Your curiosity is correct. Your curiosity is bringing you here for a reason. And if you have questions, please ask. I know we say a lot of weird stuff, or at least I do. She is poetic AF, gosh. Here we go. Card time. I am worthy. I am enough. We're aligning with the highest frequencies now. Now, do you have anything to add? White sheep of the family? Warrior spirit? Yes? So part of the awakening pathway that we like to talk about here in the Team Light flavor, in the galactic kind of way, is the multidimensional body, the multidimensional activations that happen as you align with your heart space, as you expand and open your third eye and your awareness, as you activate into your soul stream, and more information starts to come in, and then you're hugging trees and boom, there's more information coming in. It's a multidimensional awareness. And so here in Videoland, we consider this part of the fourth dimensional consciousness, 4D. It's the collective consciousness, right? This is where all the information is. It's where we're all tuning in and focusing in here and there and there and there. You know what I mean? This is something that when we are calling in our new frequencies and vibrations, we also want to pay attention to what we are bringing in the way of entertainment. You know what I mean? What are we doing donuts with every day? For me, it was well, I'm not going to name the name of the show, but I used to watch this show all the time, and I know all the words to it, and I can laugh before they laugh and all of that. That vibration and frequency for me kept me doing donuts on the couch, It kept me from living my life, but once I turned it off, or once I changed the station, things started happening in an upward motion that was no short of miracle, So when we are tuning into this multidimensional awareness, multidimensional consciousness, coming back into heart center, aligning with what serves your joy, serves your ikigai, your purpose, your soul's joy, your soul's gift. This is what we want to call in. Okay. Oh, here they come. Number 1. We've got the 4 of water. Okay, this is a love card. This is a card of abundance. This is a card of balance. Right here, she's holding up this gift, this pearl, you have everything you need. It's right here in front of you. This card right here is calling us to tune into heart space in a very powerful way. In the way of collective consciousness, the water, we can think of the ocean, right? As it touches every bit of our planet. Every bit of Gaia's got some water running through it. The ocean, the rivers, the lakes, the ponds, the streams, the babbling brooks, all of that. They're connected. Connected so deeply that they come in through our channel. You know, this chant that has been coming, you know it. Earth, my body. Water, my blood. Air, my breath. Fire, my spirit. In the same way that we have everything we need all around us on this planet, all the resources we need. She provides everything for us. It manifests in through us. We have all of that within us. And so this water that we have within us in our blood that is of the earth. Thank you very much for that. The thunder and the lightning come when they're speaking truth in hot fire. The blood that moves within us, the water that makes up our bodies, is of the earth. And so, knowing that there's an abundance and life goes on and 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 on, be in balance with it. Call in this awareness of truth in the heart. Call in this awareness of truth, source, higher and higher frequencies of love. Woo! Number 18, the moon. So this is where we are along our pathway. If you're into the tarot at all, you know that there's a journey that we move along. This is number 18 and about 21 or 22 cards in the journey. So we're pretty far along now. This is where we are. We're in this space where we're tuned in with our magic. We are tuned in with the cycles and the frequencies, the ways, the patterns of life, the patterns of our emotions, the patterns of our thoughts. Tuning into this magic that we have within us, this abundance of this love and source that flows within us, evidenced right here in the flesh. We're at this point now where we are calling in our life, where we are the writers of the script, you know, we are the authors of our own book, all that stuff. And it's time to step out into the spotlight, you know, whatever that means to you, and let your voice be heard, let your truth be felt, let your creations be received. Empress, number 3. That's a little earlier on the journey, but this is what you are called to remember. Everything you've learned, everything you've been initiated into from this moment and through all time, the future you, the past you, remember who you are. Remember that you have initiated in ways that only you can have experienced. This is the magic that you were scooped out in and forged in, and you get to carry this with you into this space of the moon, the magic, the spotlight, and it's not a spotlight in a look at me kind of way. It's a I am here and I am worthy, and I know it, coming in with that 4 of water is the Page of Earth, which is such a beautiful pairing. It is this, just come on, let me show you the magic. Let me show you how much abundance is here. This earth energetic coming in to hold the water, right? Do you feel that? Look how much we've got for you. It is magic. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. The messenger of fire is he's coming in to support the moon. This is your magic breath. I mean, that, you can make it up, but why would you want to? This is the moon in all of her sass right here. This is the moon in all of her, yes, I do know who I am. Yes, I do know how to Wingardium Leviosa and all of that. You know what I mean? I know what to do. And the Empress stands now, the Eight of Water, with all of the treasure, everything she needs right here in her heart. You can be an Empress of any sort, you know what I mean? You're watching as the ship is sailing in. This is you on the shore, in your peace, in your space of rest, knowing that abundance is here in all ways. We had that Four of Water, and this doubles that. This doubles the foundation. This says this and better, baby. You want one pearl? I got 8 pearls for you. This is what Source and Gaia has got for us right here. So, message from our spirit guides is that Hanged Man. You are the one who has to take the steps. You are the one who has to lead the way. The Hanged Man is one who is resting, who really sees what to do, is comfortable where they are, is lounging about and saying, yes, I know what to do, but I'm just going to take a rest here, and I'm going to stew in it for a while, or reflect on it for a while. Whatever suits you, whatever vibration you would like to be in, it's up to you to just release and let go, to take those steps. And so, our messenger of water is here to say, you have everything you need right within you. Your earth, your body, your vessel, your sacred container. It is mostly water. It is carrying water. It is holding breath. It's receiving source, which is the fire, which is your spirit. Remember who you are. Remember the abundance that is inbound, that is here as you call it in, and you call it in. Okie dokie. What you got to say to that?
Huh? A lot.
What about this over here? You've got this dog. This dog with the cutie little crown, number 19. Be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to what you love.
I think it's kind of the same message. It's know yourself. Believe in yourself. Think of your base belief, and then infinitely higher, for yourself. I think there's a loyalty that we forget we have. And we have to own that for ourselves. We blow ourselves off. We start a goal and don't finish it. We put ourselves last all the time. We lie to ourselves. We cheat ourselves. Play mind games, And you're worthy of every bit of what you believe. So why not believe your best possible scenario, and then think and expand and grow even more, even better. Because you are worthy. Be loyal to what you love. What is love to you? How will you know if you don't experience yourself? What does loyalty look like to you? What is magic to you?
Mm-hmm.
The more that I surrender to the mystery of this now moment, experiencing it as if I've never experienced it before, trusting the flow, trusting myself, my voice, my timing, everything is as it should be. I trust. I fall in this peace, this now. I'm loyal to myself. I do have standards. I do have boundaries. I hold myself to those same boundaries and standards. It starts with me.
Mm-hmm.
Do I mess up? Sure, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start again. And I respect myself a little bit more when I can hold that standard and that boundary, and knowing that that is my truth, what I am looking for. Why would I go and settle for something less? When I am worthy, and I am love,
Mm-hmm.
and I am the creator of my experience. I don't know.
But you're curious to find out.
And I think that's part of the journey. I think that's part of it. That's part of the majesty of life. Is to surrender to the mystery and find your magic. To grow and evolve, to, experience. Trust the flow. And when you do that, when you know yourself enough to trust yourself, like you don't stress about an Amazon package. We've all heard this analogy, right? But life with manifestation, where is it? This is what I want. These are all the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
It's out there.
So many boxes.
And it is very possible for you to meet someone and grow with them, evolve with them. But you gotta start with you. I am whole and complete as I am. I'm not dependent on my partner or my person or my friend or my whatever. Fill in the blank. I come abundantly, right?
No, I come abundantly.
I know myself. I trust myself. I got myself. I know my standard. Will I live a lifestyle of respect for myself? Because I am a goddess. I am an empress. I am a, whatever you want to be. You want to be a dragon? Cool. You got a dragon spirit? Go ahead. Some days I'm a dragon. I feel it. But I tune in enough to know. Do you respect yourself? Is your lifestyle a reflection of your energy? Does your life turn you on? Does it ignite you? Is it life-giving? Or are you avoiding something by repeating a pattern? Tune into yourself. How is your love meter for yourself? Honest, you know. Are you truly happy? We think happiness is outside ourselves. We think any emotion is outside of ourselves. You're the experiencer.
Mm-hmm.
That emotion, you created. You're gonna be happy all the time? Cool. Do it. You can.
Yes, you can.
It's a shift.
Mm-hmm.
It's an awareness. It's a, let me tune in, let me drop into myself. I'm never too busy for me. I am the best investment.
Write that down.
I am love. Do I adore myself? Do I give myself the space I need? Do I surround myself with people that allow me to respect myself? Not judging me if I say, hey, I really just need a night to rest. I can't hang out. Can we reschedule? Or do they get, take it personally? Do you do that? I've done that. My time. This is my time. Frustrated. For what? Instead of just being grateful that I had time and experience with my friend, I was mad that they needed 2 extra hours. Is it as big a deal as I made it? I need to get all stressed out. And I've grown since then. I've gained this awareness, and there's a beauty in that, dropping in, learning, seeing yourself as you're growing, encouraging yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have the spirit of a dog. Do you love yourself unconditionally? Do you love all unconditionally? So here's my guarantee. When you start tuning into yourself, when you start loving yourself, love will come to you. You will attract like-minded people, a community. The more you start speaking, believe me, I was the quiet girl. Oh, again, I love to listen. But I've also learned this is a tool, this is a gift. This is my house, right? This is my temple. This is my announcement. This is my medicine. These are my medicine. Who I be, how I be. All of me, right, is an instrument of either creation or destruction, light or shadow. And yeah, there's wiggle room, whatever. Are you living a life that would inspire the next generation? Your kids, grandkids. If you're a man, are you the type of man that you would want your niece or your daughter to date, to be, your son? Me? Looking back? No. But I hold myself to that standard. Do I want my daughter with the men that I'm choosing? And there have been some men where I'm... Other men, yeah, for sure. But I also, in those, certain category of men, and I don't know why I'm going here, but we're going here. I knew going in, they were all wrong. And if I didn't go, when I went in, I knew by the first date. And at what point does it become disrespectful to me? But I made excuses. I people pleased, I put myself last. I bought into, well, it just feels nice to have somebody's attention on me, even if it's toxic and abusive. And after those relationships ended and I was shattered, right? So I poured into them, knowing I wasn't an even thing. It wasn't filling me. It wasn't healthy. But I wasn't healthy either. I was coming with an empty cup saying, fill me, even if it's just breadcrumbs. Ghosting, stonewalling. Even if I know that he's just using my body. And I lived with shame. I punished myself for the longest time. Forgave him, forgave them. That was easy. Me? No. And then I learned to embrace myself. And then I thought about, well, if you had a daughter that went through something similar and made a bad choice, would you condemn her? Would you be this brutal? Would you shame her? Guilt her? Make her hate her body? Struggle with image for the longest time? Retreat within yourself, eventually completely abandon yourself, all because I didn't know that I could love myself first. I didn't know I could hug myself. I didn't know I was allowed to drop into me to hold myself to a standard, to not do what everyone else is doing. Say, actually, this doesn't feel good for me. I'm gonna, just being honest with myself, showing up for myself, being loyal and true to myself, loving myself, and figuring out and discovering what that means for me, what that looks like for me. Because it's not the same. It's going to look different person to person. My love for myself is unconditional. I am worthy, and I am loved. And I am loved, and love starts and ends with me. I think there's, especially in this season of summer that we're entering, there's a lot going on. But I feel like make sure you're dropping in with yourself, tuning in. Is this in alignment? Am I people pleasing, or am I showing up for myself? I come abundantly because I know I have myself. Do I believe that I am worthy of the best scenario? Do I believe in the manifestations, that they are coming, despite whether I see them in the here and now, right here, right now? Do I live as if they're already here? Do I believe everything always works out for me, for my highest and best good? I'm on my highest timeline. I believe in you. And I know what that means because I believed in me first. And I'm so grateful that you're here, tuned in. And I hope if you have any feedback, if this touches you in any way, just tell us. I don't know. I mostly feel like I don't even know what I said. I feel like I'm rambling.
All right. I can remind you. I get feedback.
But it's nice to get that feedback, and we do want a community. This is circle time with all of us. So thank you for being here, tuning in.
Thank you. Hot fire, you're so good. Gosh, I feel like I need to stretch and get ready. Because that was some big stuff, wasn't it, guys, y'all? Thank you. Thank you for your testimony. That's some big, deep, heavy, powerful light that you embody. Thank you, sister. Yeah. I would like to add on just a little smidge to that in regards to when we are going through those types of things. If we find ourselves in those situations, I know I have been in places where I have not answered my intuition with a yes, with it, I will follow you. I've heard loud and clear no's. Not the soft and gentle, no, it's not that. You don't want to do that. I'm not into that right now. The no, don't do that. Don't say yes to that question that he just asked you. And I've done it anyway, and when we follow our intuition, when we follow that, it doesn't feel right to go down here. It doesn't feel right to be in circle with this person, this group, this frequency anymore. Listening to your gut, listening to your heart, tell you what to do and what not to do. It can become clearer and clearer as you're calling in that golden timeline, that highest frequency. And so, massive love. I want to hold so much space for that, because me too. You know what I mean? And we're here for that as well. Team Light, spiritual activations all over the place, Reiki City, all of it, all the woo. But we want to hold space also for the real. The stuff that you are alchemizing through here on the ground, being ground crew on planet Earth. Not when you go off and you have a vacation and you have this existential experience. Those are all beautiful and worthy and valid, but the stuff that you are alchemizing here, that you have lived in this lifetime, come powerfully with that, powerfully into your heart, powerfully into this refining fire, and let that be what brings you into your allness, your sovereignty, your I am here and I am worthy. Okay? You are the fire. And you can also be the fuel for it too. You know what I mean? All right. Thank you, all of you, for being here. That's our time. We'll be back again. Peace and light to you and me too.